DeAndre Wilson. Yes, I need somebody out here. I had to shoot a dog this morning. I had 3 dogs try to attack me. They got in my sheep, so I had to shoot one of them. So unfortunately, I had to shoot a dog this morning, being that 3 stray dogs got in my sheep. Let me show you guys where they got into my sheep at. I got into my sheep, found one of my sheep bloody, and I found the other one. Well, I didn't find the other one, actually. I'm still looking for the other one. So I'm still going around looking for the other one. I'm just hoping for the best. But this morning, maybe around like 5 or 6, we heard some dogs barking outside, like right outside of our window. My wife said check on, well, she didn't say check on the sheep, but she was like, they probably got to the sheep. But I was thinking, nah, they couldn't have because of the electric fencing. Let me show you guys how they got in. This is how they got in. My electric fencing that I just put up. Right? So, she was telling me, you know, the sheep. They might have got to the sheep. Me, you know, being half asleep, I was like, nah, they didn't get to the sheep. So I wake up this morning, go out, and I see that. And so I walk around my whole property looking for my sheep, and I found one of them, which I'm going to go show you guys. I found one of my sheep bloodied up, not dead, but bloodied up and everything. And so as I'm walking around my property, the same 3 dogs approached me, trying to attack me. So I had to do what I had to do. You know, I didn't want to do it, but I had to do what I had to do because, you know, I was on my property and they were trying to attack me like they just did my sheep. So unfortunately I had to put one of them down. I don't think he's dead, he's just wounded. But you know, this is the unfortunate thing about keeping livestock. You know, this is my first time dealing with dogs going into my sheep. Now I've had chickens killed by dogs and things like that, but never nothing as big as a sheep. I was thinking, no, the dogs won't get to the sheep because, you know, they mostly prey on chickens. So usually you have bigger game. You know, go for the bigger livestock, like a sheep or a cow or a goat or something like that. So honestly, I can say that was my fault, because this morning when I heard the dogs barking, I should have got up and went outside, you know, to protect my sheep. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, unfortunately, I just didn't think it would happen like that. But it's a lesson for homesteaders, farmers. You got to be able to stomach, you know, what comes with it. I'm waiting on the police and the animal control to come right now. That's my sheep right there. There she is right there. I got to get her up. There she is right there. Pregnant and all. The dogs don't care. You can see she's bloody. This is why I named my playlist Farming in Real Time, because this is actually farming in real time. This is actually farming in real time. This is what it really looks like. You know, the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? I was just the other day looking forward to some spring lambs. You know what I'm saying? Running around the property. And now this happens. You know, you gotta deal with the good and the bad that comes with it, because you're gonna get both. It ain't gonna just be all good. But the main thing is learning from your mistakes. The main thing is learning from your mistakes, because you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna make them, so you gotta learn from them, and you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta go forward with a better way of handling things, implementing things, you know. And this is nothing that is new. Farmers have been dealing with this, you know, since the beginning of farming. Since the beginning of times, they've been dealing with, you know, predators. You know what I'm saying? And this is actually a life lesson as well. This is actually a life lesson as well. Just, you know, the fact of protecting innocence from predators, if you will. The sheep, they're so meek, they're so docile, not harmful at all. But then you got stray dogs running loose, ravenous wolves, if you will. You got those type of animals running around ready to prey on the weak and the innocent. And you have people like that as well. You have people that prey on innocent people. You have the enemy who preys on God's children. You know, there's always going to be predators. But when you know you have predators, you have to keep a watchful eye. You have to be, like Christ says in the Bible, we have to be as harmless as doves, but as wise as serpents. But you're gonna inevitably make mistakes though. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make mistakes inevitably. So with that being said, I hope somebody learned something from this video. I know I learned the lesson from this event that happened today. You know, I don't really see the positives in it. You know, I only see the lessons and the things that I could have done better, you know. But I still gotta, you know, nurse my sheep back to health, try to find the other one. All right, so I found the other sheep, the mama, and she is actually doing fine. You can just see a little bit of blood right there on her, but she's actually doing good. Funny thing is, she escaped. She actually was found. So actually, this is how God works. So as animal control is out here, finished writing my statement and everything, he's about to leave, he gets a phone call saying, hey, there's a sheep in this backyard. He gave me the address and we both went over there and we picked her up. She came right to me and everything. I got the leash around and put her on the back of the pickup and drove her back. But unfortunately, the daughter, she's not doing too good, but I believe she'll make it, she'll survive. She's just a little bloodied up. So prayerfully, she's got a gash under her ear. But other than that, and she has a little bite mark on her head. But other than that, I believe she'll be just fine, prayerfully. But you know, God is just, you know what I'm saying? He's good. So I'm thankful that we got the mama back as well. But I believe she'll be good. That right there is where when I shot the dog, that's where the dog went and laid at right there. And you know, unfortunately, when the animal control came out, I had to, you know, cause you know they don't want the dog to suffer, so I had to go ahead and dispatch it or cull it, if you will, whatever the name you want to use.